Anyone who likes to make things knows what a great feeling it is to create. All you need is the media and materials of your choice and the ideas in your head. You're influenced by your favorite creators and may even go as far as to recreate their stuff like I did here in order to learn. But then when you use that influence to make something different, it's filtered through your own experiences. And just like that, something new exists. But because creating is so deeply personal, because ownership and monetization are so important to making a living, and because we often want to show how unique and interesting we are as individuals, it's not just satisfaction and joy that we derive from creating. A lot of times, ego gets in the way.
I used to draw a lot. Since I was a kid and all throughout high school, drawing consumed the majority of my time. When I was around 22, I was making multiple drawings a day, drawings that I was proud of, that I loved. I had reached a different skill level. Then life happened, and I was forced to take a long break from drawing. And when I tried to pick up where I left off, my skills just weren't there anymore. I was so discouraged, I couldn't stop judging myself for not being at that level anymore. My ego had set a bar so high, I myself couldn't reach it. And I couldn't forgive myself for falling so short. So, I quit.
I hate the pressure I feel when I'm making something that I know I'm going to show people. It's this self-imposed feeling like it has to be better than whatever I've made before, and it has to resonate with people, and it has to be different, and technically sound, and artistically minded, and blah, 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 blah. It's this noise that gets in the way of just making something. This fear of falling short of some crazy expectations that I'm making up. Nobody else cares.
Have you ever sat next to an artist who's flipping through their sketchbook and saying everything they made sucked, but you're sitting there marveling at their work? I've found that when it's not my own work, my ego's not wrapped up in it, and it's easier for me to pick out things I love about it. On the other hand, my own work feels bland, uninspired, unfinished.
Sometimes changing the intention when I'm making something helps quiet my ego. The other day I was working on a little song that I wanted to present to the virtual choir that I'm part of, using this online recording software we use together called Soundtrap. But I was having issues with syncing the tracks as I recorded them because the microphone I use causes a delay. I kept thinking, this is so annoying, and after trying and failing for a while, I decided to scrap the song and make something about the experience of trying to make the song that might make them laugh instead. This is how it came out. This is so annoying. 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 I'm glad that I made this song instead of what I was originally trying to make, because this doesn't give me that ego voice in my head self-criticizing or doubting, because it's just a fun thing. And that's not to say that you can't be serious in what you make, but the intention to make people laugh or smile is what helped me overcome my ego. For a dramatic project, the intention to connect with people could be what helps lift the burden of ego. There's a pure joy of creativity that comes back if you want to use what you make for connection or to show people that you care. This is a postcard made by my friend, V. She's made a lot of thoughtful, handmade postcards for everyone in her life, from close friends to someone she met once at a party. I wanted to know more about why she makes them and how it fulfills her creatively.
It's like this pressure that like if I send you a text, you have to respond immediately. And I just wanted there to be a way for me to like check in on my friends and let them know that I care about them and I'm thinking about them, even if they're too busy to talk to me or if I'm too busy to like go out to dinner with them. I approach like creative processes trying to like solve a problem, and so aesthetics solve kind of like when something fits and I make the colors work or the text look the way I want it to, it kind of like feels good. And so I'd say that's kind of what guides the creativity that goes into making the postcards. It's also like a very forgiving material, and I'm able to kind of write something down, and then in that moment, I'm usually like, I like this. And then I send it away before I have to look at it again and realize that I hate it and I hate what I do. And I think that's like really relieving to not have to stare at something you've done ever again.
I like V's idea of sending your work away before your creative ego has the chance to creep in and distort it. It's the complete opposite of social media, where it stays with you on display like your own little museum. And V's intention to show people that she cares in a creative way is what I love most about her postcards. It's fulfilling to her, not because she feels like she made an amazing piece of art to cherish, but because she knows it's appreciated by the person that it's meant for.
I had a friend who like suddenly passed away, and that really impacted me and shocked me and kind of made me go like, oh, how do I make sure that the rest of my friends that I really care about know that I care about them and that I'm appreciative of their being there, even if like they feel very like secluded right now because everybody has such busy schedules, that like someone's still there and like appreciates that they're also there.
There's no room for ego in that kind of work, and it's something that I'm going to keep in mind when I start new projects. So that rather than being weighed down by the burden of ego, I can be uplifted by the opportunity to connect. That goes for this video too, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.